So guys, what's up? We're out here. This is Antwerp Mansion. This is my first full ghost hunting event that I'm gonna do with ghostly explorers and another team, which I'll link in the description once I find out what their YouTube is. So like, subscribe, enjoy, peace. Show you this piece, guys. Little Yoda there. So this would have been the smoking area of it, guys. This would have been the way in. You queue up. You zoom in. Down there, guys. Queue up down there. Walk all the way along until we get to here. So guys, I'm not going to show you the whole of the house now as we walk around. I'm just going to show you this bottom floor because otherwise it's going to ruin the whole video. So you guys can just see this bottom floor. So as you can see, this was the old party room. Some light cube there. Old DJ booth. And what we walked through was just the main area. And now this would be the bar area. And then the rest of the mansion you're gonna have to wait to see yourself.
If you watch most haunted, you'll see them going to certain places like historical buildings, and you'll see them going to museums and things. Well, I don't think have they ever been in a derelict place or a place that's derelict? No, yeah, they've been to places that's not called.
It's usually castles, isn't it? As close as they get, because most old places that are going, like even the older buildings, they're usually quite done up, aren't they? Like manor houses and all that. Yeah.
So it's rare to actually go into something like this venue. So when I show you around, you've obviously can work out how it is. I'm not pulling it down, because that for me then makes it a bit more authentic. Because if you look at haunted, ghost films on like American TV, they always seem to be like this, like a group of people. And we're hoping to catch orbs. People will turn around and say it's dust. People will say it's moisture. Yes, it can be that. But so what we want to do, we want to be asking questions like, if that's you, we want you to show yourself. So we hope they're going to do something and actually do some when you're taking a picture. And we're going to have a look at the pictures. If you're going to say, but use your phone. Also, on your phone, you've got a recording device, so you can use your phone to record. We've got recording devices as well. We've also got like K2 meters and laser thermometers, which can check K2s. Are called EMF meters, electromagnetic field detectors. I also believe that everybody has mediumistic abilities. Everyone is sensitive to can be sensitive to spirit, and so if you walk into one of the rooms this evening and you feel weird or you feel like you're not happy in the room, you just need to say, I'm not happy in the room, or I don't like it in here, or there's something there. We want you to be interactive. There's only a few of us here, so we want you to, you don't have to worry about saying anything. If it's a big, huge group, you could be shy, but because there's, only a few of us, that's cool. With using the Ouija board is some people unconsciously will push the glass or the planchette, so they will push it unconsciously, and so we try to eliminate that as well by, we'll ask you to take your hand off or take your fingers off and see what happens, but not make a point that you're doing it. But you get people who do it and you don't even know they're doing it, they just do it and you don't know. We also do a thing called table tipping, and table tipping is where you basically, one of these tables, and you put your fingers on the table, you ask spirit to come forward, and they come forward and they sort of use your energy to sort of push the table. Again, because we've been doing this so long, you see people who are like this on the table, pushing the table. So you have to, I mean, I've seen it happen, so you've got to eliminate that, because I know you're not stupid.
Ghost them or just rave. One of them.
Can you hear it like a hoover or something?
Oh, is that the toilet?
One of them. I think that's the porno toilet. All the things stuck on the wall. Like page-free stuff on the wall.
What? Oh, there.
Yeah.
The ladies' toilet is somewhere, and the gents is somewhere, so I've been told which ones you can use. So what I'm going to show you is, these are what you call dowsing rods. And have you ever seen dowsing rods before? So it's basically just like bits of copper, and they're shaped like this. What people basically say when they're using dowsing rods is, or question that they ask is it you doing it? Is it you moving them? Or is there an energy moving them? People use them to find water. The waterboard actually uses them to find water. They're bigger than this, the waterboard. But basically what you do, when you're using dowsing rods, you've got to try and keep them as straight as possible. And so, and you hold them so that they loosen your hands as well. So obviously you can move them, but if you try and be as relaxed as possible. And then you hold them out in front of you, and in your head or out loud, you'd ask the question. In your head or out loud, you'd ask the question, can you show me yes? Right? So I'm going to show you, I'm going to do it just to show you. So it can go like that, it can go like that, it can go like that. They can stay completely still. So you then, if they move on yes, you'd ask them again, you can say, can you show me yes? And see how they react to the question, right? You then ask the question, can you show me no? So you hold the dowsing rods up like that and say, can you show me no? In your head or out loud, and see how they react to that question, right? If once you've established, or you feel you've established yes and no, you then ask 10 questions. So you can ask 10 questions like, am I in Manchester? Or am I in Liverpool? Or, 10 questions. Am I wearing pink socks? The yes and no answers. So you establish a yes and no. Then, if you feel as though you're getting the yes and no and it's working, you can ask whatever questions you want to ask. You can ask, are you ever going to get married? Are you ever going to get pregnant? Are you ever going to get divorced? Or ever going to win the lottery? You'd ask questions like that. So again, this is establishing yes and no. Once you feel as though they're working, they don't work for everybody, but once you feel as though they're working, how you use them on ghost hunts is this. Is there, if you've established yes and no, and you turn around and say, is there any spirit in this room? And then see how they react to that question. You've got to ask one question. You can't turn around and say, is it a male or a female? Right? You've got to basically turn around and say, is there a male spirit here? Is there a female spirit here? And so those are the questions you ask. Did you live here? Did you die here? Are you with anybody else? And you go from there. Now, when, as I was saying to you, people believe that dowsing rods pick up on an energy, and they believe water being an energy, so they use them to find water, they use them to find gold, they use them to find all sorts of things nowadays, people who do dowsing. Let's say, for instance, someone said, oh, there's always a man who you see in this, next to that radiator. You can ask the question, is there anybody stood? Is there any spirits or anybody stood next to the radiator? And see if you get yes or no. You then turn around and say, is that a male or female? Yes or no. You then walk over and to whatever people are saying they've seen it and see how the doubts and nods react. They may react, they may go like that, they may go whatever. Let's level. Also, if you keep your arms not so close to each other, or your hands not so close. Once, just ask out loud in your head and then
Well, I'm better than that. Come on, where do you want us to go? Move it. Move it.
Yeah, but that wasn't originally the toilet, was it?
Move it. Take us where you want us to go. Come on. Can you do it?
right, pick the table up off the floor. Pick the table up off the floor. Come on, pick it up. Pick the table up off the floor. You loony bin. You're an absolute nutcase, aren't you? You're a nutcase.
You could actually feel like getting dragged.
Right, do you know what? Just pick the bucket off the floor. Just pick it up off the floor. Right, you're gonna hold it up. Hold it up. Is that it? Hold it up, you blanky bastard. Hold it there. I just don't get it now. I don't get it. Alright, I'll get it. Good night. What I want you to do is, listen, are you enjoying yourself? That's the best thing, you know.
If it's
That's,
good.
you don't mind if I call you love, do you? Just move the table a bit. What?
Did anyone hear that? We need to go back in that room upstairs.
Hallelujah.
Of course you can, just keep yourself grounded, nothing bad's
You
going to
alright?
happen.
Do you need to go to the toilet? Well, we can all go to the toilet together. What? Everybody
Come on, move us. Move the table.
What? Stop the table a second.
Go get some water. Yo, what up guys? So it's the next day. I forgot to outro it last night because I was too tired by the time I got home. Like, subscribe. Thanks to DeadLive for inviting me. Thanks to Ghostly Adventures for inviting me. Peace.